Hey guys, what's up? Welcome again to another vlog. Today we're here at the Connecticut Trolley Museum and we want to give you a beautiful tour. So enjoy this vlog. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Remember to click that bell to activate the notification so you'll know when we drop a new video. Let's go inside, guys. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Careful of the baby. Look at Joel, guys. Joel, I know you'd like that.
Can I get this from my backpack, please?
You want that for your backpack?
Yes.
What's that, Jerry? Little trolley?
Yes.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Okay. There's 6 tickets for the ride.
Thank
the
you.
The next one should be boarding soon. They'll board and go as soon as they come back from the last ride.
Okay. So when was the last ride? Like how long they left?
The last one should be 12, so those should be around 12:35, 12:40.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right. Look at this. Ooh, look at the trolleys. Unfortunately, in Connecticut, we don't have trolleys no more. I've ridden on trolleys when I used to live in Pennsylvania, you know, years ago, you know, and I like it. It's cool. So today will be their first time to ride a trolley. Wow, Josh, you're ready to go. Wow, Joshy. Wow! Look at Joshy Lou. I know, right? It is. People used to ride on it. But that was a long time ago. Teddy. Hi, Mr. Teddy. So guys, we're boarded the trolley as y'all can see and waiting for our takeoff. Are you excited, Mama? Yes. Jerry, you ready for your ride?
Yes, Mom.
And I'm ready as well, guys. Enjoy this ride with us.
Car 16 north right, we're on track 1. Please confirm if you switch a second.
We're off, guys. Cool breeze, guys. Feels so good. You like it, Joey? So right now the trolley made a little stop and we're off again. What a nice cool ride going through the woods of Windsor, Connecticut. Such a lovely ride. Are you Daniel Tiger? Who are you? You're Joel? So Joel is not Daniel Tiger, he's Joel.
I don't want to have you out here baking in the sun, but I wonder if you have any questions or if there's anything you would want to talk about. My name is John McPartland. I'm your motorman, and we're at the Connecticut Trolley Museum, August 9th, 2022, and you're on car 16. Anybody have any questions? I think you've got a question back there.
So I've ridden the trolley before living in Pennsylvania, and they had like a wire on the top. I noticed these, there's none. Why?
Yeah, so that's a very good question. This passenger has ridden a trolley car in Pennsylvania and said there was a wire overhead. There's not one here. There is. We are running on an overhead wire. That's called our catenary, and that's what has the electricity.
Okay.
We put a pole up on the car, makes contact with the electricity. The electricity comes through the trolley pole down into our motors.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Our trolley cars run on electricity.
Okay.
When you think of San Francisco and you think of some of those cars that are going up those hills, they have some traditional trolley cars, but a lot of that is cable car.
Okay.
And that is a cable underneath the ground with this crazy labyrinth of gears, pulleys, wheels, motors, and because of the hills, they actually grab onto that underground cable, and that's what powers that car up the hill.
Oh, wow.
And when I want to stop my trolley car, I release from that cable, because the cable's always going all over town.
Okay.
I release, my car comes to a stop. When I want to go again, I connect with that cable and off we go. That's a cable car. They are like trolleys, but technically that's the difference. Is we run on electricity, a cable car runs on cables underneath. A train usually runs on its own power. It'll have a diesel engine, it'll have a steam engine fired by coal or wood. That's different. A trolley car, we usually think of a single car for passenger convenience to get from across town to the other end of town, or from one town to the next town. These weren't designed really to go cross country as any kind of high-speed solution to transportation. That was done by diesel, and not even diesel, but the coal-fired steam engines.
Okay.
That's if you were going to go cross country, you wouldn't do it on a trolley, even in the middle of the trolley era. Although you could, there were enough trolley lines and things to do that.
Thank you.
What else? What kind of questions you got?
Any question, guys?
How fast will this thing go? Is that what you said? Every kid wants to know how fast this thing will go. This thing will probably go about 35, 40 miles an hour down the hill.
It was silver and black.
We don't go any more than 20. Question.
Do you have any
Solar trains. That's a great question. I don't know. I don't know if solar has gotten around to doing that. I don't know if solar collectors could create enough power. There's an awful lot of power required to run a trolley. Maybe they use solar for, different things on the trolley, like I know that with boats, nobody's powering their boats completely by solar, but they come in handy on boats to power things like your lights, your recharging your battery, and things like that. So without really knowing the answer, I'm going to say no. There's not a train or a trolley car fully powered by solar. Maybe solar enhanced. That's a great question.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How much this train made?
How much does this train weigh?
No.
When was it made? Well, that's a good question. Let me just scratch my head for a second and think, and I will tell you 1926.
Wow. Wow. That's
And
amazing.
so what this car did in its life, I won't have the cities correct on this, and I won't have the name of the resort hotel correct, but this car its primary function in life was to take passengers to a resort hotel in I believe the White Mountains of Vermont or New Hampshire, and it was to take vacationers. So imagine it's a hot summer day.
ride.
People are leaving on vacation. They're in this nice wicker seat. All their fancy luggage is in that luggage compartment. That's why this car has
Beautiful.
a luggage compartment, so it's double duty.
Beautiful.
A lot of trolley cars also moved mail. They had a lot of practical purposes, so a car like this would be great for moving bags of mail. And a lot of times the way the mail was done, it would be hanging on a hook. The trolley comes through the station, and a conductor hangs out, grabs the mail, throws it in the car.
Teamwork.
Teamwork. This is a neat car. What do you guys think? Yeah, you having fun?
We are having
All right, so we have turned the car around, and we're gonna head back. And if you
can
like to
turn this way.
sit, well,
You guys are already facing the right way.
These
You
are
like to
cool.
flip around again?
So now we're turning this way. Thank you so much for the info. Come, baby. So how much would it be for a trolley ride?
back in the day,
Yes.
10 cents. So All right, so we had another question while you guys are moving your seats.
Guys,
Was
pay
how
attention.
much did it cost to ride? I don't know, 10 or 25 cents maybe. But this line that you are on was actually part of the Hartford Springfield Railway.
Okay.
This was one spur or branch, and it's 17 miles long. The station for this would be in right down the street here where Main Fish Restaurant is.
Okay,
That's where the
yes,
depot was.
we passed
And
it.
it would take, you would follow this line through Broadbrook, through Ellington, into Vernon to downtown Rockville.
Okay.
And that was the end of the line for the
Wow.
most part. And so it carried a lot of mill workers. The city of Rockville was a big manufacturing city back in the 1900s, early 1900s. But also Rockville High School was the regional high school.
Okay.
So if you were a high school student and you lived out here, you got to school on this trolley.
Wow.
And you were probably riding it with other students, but also mill workers. And what was required is your mom or dad would give you a trolley token. This is what would get you on and off of the trolley. And this trolley token is actually from this spur of the Hartford Springfield. So this is what some students would take to high school, give to the trolley operator. This is a round trip token. This would get you down and back. I think maybe it's one way, maybe mom and dad gave you two, I don't really know, but this is what you needed. So if you got to high school that day and you traded this for something, you weren't going to go home unless you walked.
Exactly.
So-
One last question.
Yes.
When was the last trolley ride? Like, when was it like, that's it?
It depends. Well, for this line, it was 1926. It was all
1926.
done by then. A lot of other municipalities held on to trolleys much longer, but by the most part, the heyday of the trolley era was done in the mid to late 20s.
Okay. Thank you
New
so
Orleans
much.
still runs cars. Some
Yes.
cities still run cars, but for the most part, it was no longer practical.
Leave the
The
window.
automobile came along. People didn't want to ride trolleys. No air conditioning.
Thank you. Well, we enjoy riding it.
Good. Thank you. I'm glad you are.
Thank you. You like it, Mama? You enjoy the ride? You enjoy the ride, Haley? What about you, Jerry? You enjoy the ride? What about you, Josh?
Yes.
You enjoy the ride?
What about you, Mom?
I enjoy
are
the
you
ride.
enjoying the ride with your family?
Great experience.
Very good.
Beautiful. Go, Haley, toot that bell. Toot that bell, Haley. Wow, Josh, that's a strong one. Nice.
I'll blow the horn. Pull up. Good.
All right. All right. All right, Jerry. So guys, at this point we're heading back to where we had started. It was such a really nice experience. You know, as the trolley goes along the track, the breeze feels so good on this hot summer day, and we received some information really good for the children, knowing that they're of this generation, don't have such experience of what it was like back then. At least now they know, and they had learned as well that it was 10 cents to ride the trolley. You know, I can imagine how it was back then. But anyways, thank you so much for watching today's vlog. If you like it, go ahead, give this video a big thumbs up. Remember to subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and please remember to click that bell to activate the notification. In that way you'll know the next time we upload a new video. Until then guys, stay tuned for more. See you then. Bye bye. That was our car, guys.